to Pyramid Peak, maybe some others. Got a nice little parking spot right off of 50. A lot of cars zooming by. Here comes one now. So, heading up this way. There's some GPX points and I think there's a trail, but we'll find out. So it's gonna be a lot of up today, about 4,000 feet at least, so let's get going. This trail doesn't mess around. Pretty steep, although there is a trail just to the east of the small creek once you cross 50 from the parking lot. Only thing is you can hear the traffic of Highway 50 for a while, but hopefully in the next half hour I'll get away from it. That's where the trail goes. Yeah, it hits you right off the bat with cardio. No time to get acclimated, it's just up, up, up.
Don't change for you. Don't change a thing for me. Don't change for you. Don't change a thing for me.
In terms of how strenuous a hike is right off the bat, this is probably the worst one because it's just been up, up, up. And I finally found a little flat spot here for about 50 feet. Nice little creek below. So you do have water if you can get down to it. Back down there is 50 where you can actually hear a motorcycle right now. So I'm slowly getting away from the noises of the highway. Evidence of wildfire here. I think this may have been from the Caldor fire back in 2021. Almost every tree is burned to some extent, but the underbrush has already come back, which usually happens. I think that's Pyramid right there in the center distance. I'm a little confused navigation wise right here. I think this is the trail. At least this is where the other GPX points went. And I'm supposed to go up this way, so I'm just going to head on up. See what I find. Looking back down, I can see Highway 50. About 3,500 feet below me, give or take. And just been coming up this hill. Oof. Smoke is kind of rolling in, and it's gotten pretty windy once I got above tree line. It's kind of nippy too with the wind, but I'm warm now as I go up. Something tells me that's a false summit right there, but if I look at the topo, it looks like that's the peak. Although I got about another 400 feet more to go, so don't think that's it, but I'm getting close. Got the poles up on my backpack, just heading up to the top here. Real fun. Class 2 stable stuff, so it's pretty windy though. So get to the top and see what it looks like and decide if I keep on going to the other peaks or turn around and approach those peaks another day from another approach. But almost to the top of the pyramid. descended the class 2 stable portion. It's probably like, I don't know, 400 feet or so, but it's fun. You know, I go slow because I'm not very elegant, but it's mostly stable. Now I'm back on trail. Get the poles back out, and it's all downhill now. A lot downhill, actually, probably about 3,500 feet. So, going to get, well, I'll keep the Microspikes off for now, but that last 1,000 feet I'll probably put on just so I can go faster. It's not technical, it's just kind of steep and loose at parts, but not bad. All right, down north I go. So you can really see the devastation from the Caldor fire in 2021. I think right there is Sierra at Tahoe ski resort, and it just, man, it got decimated. I can see what I think is the parking lot right there in the middle. And yeah, I passed the sign on the way up to the trailhead, but that Caldor fire was bad. I had to evacuate South Lake Tahoe. And there's 50 right there, the big hairpin 180 turn. So below tree line, the trail, it's pretty good. You know, it's steep, but I mean, nothing technical, just endurance. And there are some good flat spots to get your breath back. Heading down to one right now. At about 8,600 feet, I've lost the trail both going up and coming down to get up onto the, well, one of the little knolls. I don't know how, I thought I'd find it on the way down, but I eventually did right here. Yeah. You'll find it eventually, just keep on heading upwards. So yeah, I decided not to go for Price or Agassiz today because that ridgeline just looked too hairy, and since I plan on heading down to Bishop later this week, I don't want to, you know, blast myself too much. This has been good, you know, 4,000 feet of up. Can't scoff at that. But I ran into some guys at the top who had done the ridgeline before, and they told me it was definitely class 3, class 4. I could even see some of the guys going up the cliff, and I'm like, nah, not for me. Thought about doing the loop back down Horsetail Falls, but I don't like going down stuff I haven't come up yet because you just don't know if you can make it down. You can kind of tell when you're going up if that's going to be doable. So I think I'm going to come back and I'll go up Horsetail because I've been to the top of Horsetail before. And then, you know, maybe go up to Pyramid, maybe bring someone with me, maybe another peak, I don't know. But it'd be a really nice loop, you know, to come back down this way because once you get on trail, it's easy. Hell, it's easy at the top too. It's just class 2 stable. So anyways, just going down now. Never seen anything like this before. It's almost like a parasite on this bush. I'm seeing them all over the place. It's like this red, almost larvae looking thing that's growing on the edges of the leaves. It's can't be natural in terms of good for the bush.
So tired of all the darkness in our lives, with no more angry words to say can come alive. Get into a car and drive to the other side. Step out
I'm back at Highway 50 and I can see my car from here through the trees. It's been a pretty good downhill, but not too bad. I took a lot of breaks. That saved my knees a bit. But yeah, this has been a really fun hike. This has been one of my favorite in the Tahoe area, I think, so far. You know, not too long, but definitely up. You know, about 4,000 feet of up and down. So the trekking poles really helped. But the views from the top were amazing, and can't wait to get back up there and explore a little bit more around, you know, Mount Price and Mount Agassiz, all those other peaks on the Crystal Range. So I highly recommend it. It's a great hike. Until next time.